Okay, here I'm making video expressing my thoughts on my first time watching the Aliens vs Predator movie. So yeah, then here we go. Okay, here we're gonna talk about the first one. I just watched this for the first time, so yeah, that's what we're here to talk about. I'm gonna include the spoilers in this one, so spoiler warning. So yeah, and I mainly watched the extended version of it to those who do know about the movie itself. So yeah. Okay, as you can see, one day passed. Well, okay, I was near Taiwan trying to get my thoughts about Alien vs Predator. So yeah, so now here noon. So now I can I'm gonna try again to express my thoughts on Alien vs Predator for the first time. But yeah, quite good when watching Alien vs Predator for the first time. In reveal, that alien predators were already in wars for centuries earlier, and reveal that Predator used people to host the face hugger for the chestbursters for a setup to kill xenomorphs. Yeah, he was a reveal of a underground temple in Antarctica before people found that temple. Well, then go down to investigate, and unaware there was one button they stepped on to release a xenomorph queen out of cryostasis. As before again waking up, lay out some eggs and release some eggs to that chamber where face huggers got released fresh. And reveal some predators were already on guard with that temple before her gearing up to go there in person. And so, yeah. And it was Max with the temple already got had trapped itself set up like where to trap people or close in on anybody. Other than where get away where predators were already sneak around those people. And whoa, watching the predators, whoa, predator attacking. All the predators sneak. The windows of two predators get taken down by xenomorphs, and with one getting affected by a face hugger after marking both his helmet is face with seeing more blood to be exposed to a face hugger. He may call up with that same predator who also scans one man with an illness, try to let him live, and just then he gets to try to burn the predator from behind, but shown ineffective to his armor. Then he be exposed for a takedown by a predator. Predators, aliens, and even having the one of where was that one predator just came up with Lex in the movie just to try to survive to escape Xenomorph until it revealed that the Queen Xenomorph her pathway escape has with me and how I get to witness how the Queen Xenomorph got her free. How they have her minions try to answer those calls off for her to escape and and him with the temple getting exploded by a bomb that the predator was already carrying. Then proceed to run out to escape and reveal the queen's anymore. Or already escape. Whoa. Let's see with the face on with the queen's anymore. She still had a chain on and she barely wounds the one predator with her tail. Oh, and when that's how that predator even stabs her from behind, right at the head with that spear jab in the back of the head. The queen sees the more. And the way the Queen Timor gets to defeat us with that one chain that was left on to be exposed to be grabbed and tied tied on to be tied to a water tank. Then wait for it to get knocked down so it can drop off a cliff, and then pull the Queen Seymour or to a large body of water to break through some ice, then sank into that large body of water and seemed mainly let that Queen Seymour mainly drown. Just let her drown. Whoa. Of course, with that one predator was helping, Lance would reveal more prayers. There's the king to pick up the body. He, even the one of those prayers be awarded Lex access here before leaving with the body of their defeated member. Oh yeah, correct. And an alien felt. Yeah, you want to catching my mind when processing this timeline. Well, yeah, I already did research about the timeline that the Alien movies took place, since we know the Alien movies took place a century into the future before have Alien Resurrection taking place a, a centuries he's into the future with Alien Resurrections and catching my mind. So yeah, I was getting my timeline that shows with the movie Alien versus Predator just take place in 2004, 2 years before I was born. That if you read my YouTube bio, my birthday was on May 22nd, 2006. So I was never around when we have Alien vs. Predator in Chapter 4. Yeah, I wasn't around yet until 2006. And called was a sequel when already such online when and the second movie was Alien vs. Predator coming in 2007. There's where I was 1 year old when we had the second Alien vs. Predator movie without knowing the franchise yet until I finally franchise a few years later. Yeah, and all I got where about the modern era of the Alien movies are actually something that's prequels for the retro movies just to make up an origin story for the Xenomorphs himself, and can catch a mind similar thing with Planet of the Apes. So yeah, I do watch Planet of the Apes. Even you watch my videos where I made mention of Planet of the Apes. Hey, yeah, where you have four movies in the early in the 19th century. Yeah, we had Planet of the Apes until since the beginning of the century, still before I was around. around another movie directed by Tim Burton was Planet of the Apes. But it just turned out to be a reimagined for the Metro movie. And get in mind, all the way to 2014 when I was 8, we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, where now in the modern day Planet of the Apes are serving prequels to the Metro eras of the Planet of the Apes to make up how the apes take over in the first place. Yeah, similar. They call it similar thing with the modern era of the Alien movies, serving as prequels for the retro movies, and finding out that Alien Rom is taking place between the first two Alien movies. Yeah, I'm only aware. So with Prometheus and Alien Convict being set before the retro eras of Alien movies. He's yeah, and think about Predator. Of course, catch in mind the first Predator was around since 1987 when we had the first Predator. Before 3 years later, its sequel and taking place in 1997. That Predator 2 took place called that 7 years in the future, and we had 2010 with Predator to take place on another planet where a group of criminals get transported before they come across predators. Yeah. Then go to 2018 when I was 12 years old, where when he had the predator, what's a fugitive variant and a DNA splice variant of predator, and that had a movie that follows up the timeline of predator. So yeah, before we have Prey taking place in the 17th century, in half Predator Killer taking place in the future. If that and Predator Badland just said the year is already set when releasing. So yeah, predators, aliens. Yeah. So wanna be back with this movie Alien versus Predator for a first time watch. Yeah, I think I'd rate it a 7 out of 10 with the movie itself for a first time watch. But with Battle and War against Xenomorphs and Predators. With Xenomorphs and we have Seymour do to kill people and Seymour showing that take their victim for a setup to be exposed for face huggers. As a setup, same with one character who does get face huggers. There's before. Yeah, just think about the Bash in the movie who does get taken by a Xenomorph and off screen get impregnated by a face hugger before, like shoots him, and I'm guessing she's shot by the head before walking off and out a chest burster, then be grabbed by a predator to be snapped apart. Yeah, just okay. So yeah, with aliens and predator. So maybe forward and watch them more than once, like I do with other franchises, like how I grew up with Jurassic Park and Jurassic World franchise, and be on with the monster first, or How to Train a Dragon. Yeah, yeah, do the same thing with Aliens and Predators, and I got these DVD copies, so now I'll be watching them more than once. Yeah, yeah, Alien. Hmm. There's so much fun. There's even better the signs. Okay, kind of a lot. Focus for myself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, call of action, gore, horror. Well, again, as I mentioned when I got into aliens and horror movies, nothing just scared me at all. So, yeah. And if I play a horror game, I just let it be a challenge to myself. Of, of kind of a lot of things to progress. This is just my first time trying to movie reviews, including with spoilers. So, kind of lots of progress for this. So yeah, yeah. I would say then I rate movie a 7 out of 10. I've already said that before. Okay, we definitely work on. Next, I can do my first time watch on that sequel, Alien vs Predator Requiem. More blood, more guts, more gore. Yeah. Now right here, if we go back to this, yeah, mind how Alien vs Predator ended with one predator already been affected by a facehugger for a birth of a chest burster for a predalien. Yeah, the combination between a xenomorph and a predator. Yeah. Can you imagine what if we can have facehugger affect other creatures? Like, what if you can get a facehugger affect a dinosaur? Or what if you get a facehugger affect other aliens? Let's say do one with a white spike and a death angel. If you check around Goji Guy's shorts, you can he does yourself. So yeah, and as we know, what this movie ended up, and then caught up in the sequel, one was a predator. Yeah, how about getting on with Requiem next? Okay, now for the first time I watched Alien vs Predator Requiem for the first time. Oh my gosh, now, my gosh, oh my gosh, now here they where things go serious with the xenomorph and the predators, and once again, spoilers ahead. And so, yeah, spoilers ahead. yeah, as we know, there's this second movie. Well, it started off where the first one picked up where it left off with the chest burster for the Pred alien. Yeah. Then long time passing to form into the Pred alien that we know. Oh, oh. And simply had that shit get crashed down into Earth and show off only one predator gets the word to find out, then come by Earth to investigate the ship. Even show off only a man as child who gets to witness the ship himself and come by and have a look, and we're about to report it, but instead attacked by face huggers. The face huggers. Yeah. Now what's just a start for Seymour's attack with face huggers before the predator finds them just to soft their bodies along. Whereas the face huggers, of course, was those who get knows to be reported missing before the point we get the predator and Seymour for a second. Yeah, trying to think of that for a moment. Oh my god. And having the Red Alien be the main antagonist for the movie, and seeing more from Alien, hack people, even witness a Red Alien use pregnant women for a host for multiple bursters. Oh my god. And witness a predator find xenomorphic human bodies. Find people, mostly just say characters who were killed by xenomorph before the predator just simply choose to have them solve the cover up. The xenomorph worm and then the predator, but still, that was that's what I'm thinking about. And so, and that's showing that's goal when getting investigated. No bodies found, but still with the body mass can have her evidence. Oh my gosh, yeah. And we even, predator killing people even show up. Just trying to think about the characters for a moment. So yeah, so I was just trying to think about for a moment is Kelly and Molly from the movie when they get when there's someone getting attacked by one Seymour, then run off before getting witnessed by a predator, but then get tracked down by the predator. Yeah. What else could pull around? One of the other characters we have with his Ricky. He tried to get on Jesse, such a try to get to a pool together for the host group finds them there before they get attacked. I seen more before when this Jess get cut in half by a predator, assaulting Mickey. Just call off a payback by trying to shoot at the predator before, or get knocked by a xenomorph into an elevator shaft before getting himself stabbed by a xenomorph. Well, who was who wouldn't expect which character gets to be killed off in the movie? Let's say call off the moment where we had that town that get new just to try to wipe out the xenomorph and predator, including the Predalien, and that still cost him life. Cost him life with that nuke out. Yeah, yeah, just to take out those xenomorphs. Yeah, and also comment about the hospital attack. Say, the Predator alien killed a nerve before getting on those pregnant woman's necks and seeming off screen took out the even seeming off screen the Predator alien taking out some babies seemingly off screen. That would have made me think in the Jurassic Park novel. This was the second here. They're looking at it. Yeah, I could just show off a screenshot instead. I'm trying to think about in the Jurassic Park novel where we have a baby get eaten alive by comps and naces. And we can call off that reference in Jurassic World Camp Crusade in Season 3 where we can hear that reference. Then call off about the scene where we have Mickey and Dodge venture in the sewer just to find her car keys with Seymour stalking and call off the scene. We had the Predator venture into the sewers and find those Seymours take on before they burst out on the street above just to wreak havoc before the Predator falls to find them and track down those Seymours to be taken out. out. Uh, yeah, I say we start off as the Seymours attack innocent people at a restaurant as a starters and had the alien be the one to breed, populate, and wreak out those havoc in that hound. I call it the way the predator attacks the Seymour in the sewers. Like set off some laziness to use against them, or could say trap, could Redmond say one blast and knock out to each Seymour's hit such the legion that he cut apart. And call it the moment with the restaurant attack with that woman screaming out for that one Seymour like a comment that could have been one way to her whereabouts be exposed to Seymour to call a scene where the predator tracked down the Seymour had power plays until causing a blackout. Out. And how I make a comment about the predator and stuff might look overskill compare how tall we see on predator Seymour or it has a predator trace. Those mandibles, those dreadlocks, we know on predator sign the way the predator alien looks. Call it something. So yeah, so what I could say about these two movies about with predators and aliens. I would think of them good same with he too franchise themselves with aliens and predators. So yeah, good. I could say good. That's yeah, I'll just make give that movie two a rating 7 out of 10 for per Alien versus Predator Requiem. Yeah, yeah, that was it. Just enjoy Alien and Predators. Introduce myself into my personal life, and other than the artwork I already showed you was Aliens and Predators. Well, yeah, yeah, Alien Predator. Alright, good enough. So okay, so yeah, kind of a lot to process since I kind of the first time doing this since I'm new to YouTube, and I turn this into a playlist. If you check the playlist once this is posted, so yeah. Also, recall I'm also doing these with no scripts. So yeah, kind of a lot to cover and process. So I hope you're okay with my personal thoughts and opinions on my first time watching Predators and Aliens, and I know your thoughts and opinions on any media will be different from mine. Okay, and it's okay if you hear me or ask me anything about these two movies. So oh yeah, kind of a lot to process. Here, why don't we call off here? So make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and see you fellas later.